And we're on. Hello, listeners. If you're tuning in, I'd like to welcome you to our podcast. I'm one of your hosts. My name is Troy.
I'm Mario, and today we have two special guests that are joining us from the beginning of the episode. We have
Danny DSII Saldivar.
My name is Jake Lloyd.
And this is, I don't know, that's perfect.
Okay.
This is episode, what episode is this?
I don't know.
That's perfect.
Yeah, there you go. See? I think this is going to work out a lot better than I thought it would be.
Yeah, so we took like a 2-week break. I think our last guest was DZ Brown.
Nice.
Shout out DZ Brown.
Yeah, shout
The
out for
homie.
coming.
Shout out Wayne.
And through all this stuff, there's a lot of things that have been going on. And I honestly, I do want to put a PSA with everything that's going on. Please wear your fucking mask. I know that there are some ignorant ass fucking people that don't wear masks. And I know that you don't want to wear it and you think that it's a hoax. But I mean, for the other people that, actually know.
You scared Jake.
Don't be like us.
I just-
Don't be like us.
I just want people to know that you still have to wear your mask, whether you're going to bars, whether you're going
Still
to,
a world pandemic going on.
There's still people that, care about themselves, even though you don't care about them or you don't even care about your own health.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just wear your fucking mask. We're still in a pandemic until all this shit blows away. Just wear it. And we do have guests. We
Well
have Jake Lloyd and we have DS2.
DSI?
DSI.
It's DS2.
DSI. Okay, yeah, I've always
It's
wanted that.
DSII because there's no Roman numeral on the keyboard. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
it doesn't connect the I's, so everyone's just like DSII Productions.
I've always wanted that because I just say, hey, Danny.
Yeah, that works too.
So on that note, we will be kicking off our shout segment. Do you have your shout outs?
So I do have one shout out. I want to shout out to the tow truck that I chased when my car was getting towed on Friday.
Oh, wow.
I ate shit. Like, I literally ran a football field worth till he stopped at a stop sign because I parked in a wrong... I parked where I wasn't supposed to park, and the tow truck got me, and I ran to this guy, and I was like, this is my car. This is my car!
Yeah.
He didn't take, Cash App or whatever. He actually took me to an ATM where I had to pull out $140. Better than $200.
Yes.
And I did get my car that night. I did lose my phone in the parking lot, so I had to go back to get my phone. And I was really drunk, so he already knew. Oh, and the food that I bought, the $23 worth of food that I was running with, was ruined. That burger wasn't even a burger. It was fries, meat, and just buns. It was like
In
a
a
salad.
bag.
It's a fat Sal's burger or salad.
And then all the wings that I had fell out of the bag. So,
Not the wings.
Thanks, man.
but I did get my car. So shout out to that tow man if you're.
No, shout out to you for making it happen.
And J&J Towing because I
You
know.
gonna promote it now?
They'll come and take our cars too.
Yeah. We're gonna find out where we live, take all our shit.
I was like, I went to the Buzz Mill, took a shot. I went to the store, got a drink, and then I ordered food. And by the time I went back, literally 50 feet away, I just saw my car going and I just dusted it. I was like, I'm gonna get my fucking car.
It's a terrible sight.
But yeah, I guess that's my only shout out.
Wow.
It's gonna be hard to beat that one, but
Yeah.
I guess my shout out goes to everybody in the music scene still pushing. We've been watching, including you guys. Everybody's been putting in work and making it happen with what little we're allowed to do right now. So shout out to you. If you haven't still been working as everybody else, that's cool. Go at your own pace, but keep pushing to everybody out there.
Yep.
That's my shout out segment.
Let's see. Shout out. Kind of just to piggyback off you, man. It's just like there's so many people going through so much right now, not just in the creative industry, but like across the board. Millions of people throughout the world,
Yep.
There's just so much going on. So yeah, definitely shout out to all of y'all who keep pushing and keep surviving. I mean, we're humans. We're built for to adjust and to prevail. So shout out to y'all.
I'm gonna shout out my girl Leslie. So Leslie's she's been working hard at her job. She's been at BJ's for about a year and a half now, and she's been busting tail, man, taking care of the kids, taking care of her biggest kid,
You.
me. So shout out to her, man. Shout out Leslie. And you guys, shout out y'all motherfuckers too.
Shout out Leslie. We all need a woman like that in our lives. Definitely.
Yep.
You can't do anything alone.
Exactly.
You will go crazy if you do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, Ashley's, I guess, helping us, adjust to the new setup in the
this
podcast.
would fall apart if it wasn't for Ashley.
Exactly.
So.
Holding it down.
Shout out you, Ashley.
But yeah, so I guess the last time we had you, Jake Lloyd, it was last year. And you can see the improvements that we've done.
Hell yeah.
A lot has happened in that little long-ass year because it seems like it was
a lot, dude.
And I guess, how is it going for y'all? How the progress that y'all have made within a year? Because it seems like it's been a lot of big steps for y'all.
Thank you, man. Really, dude, it's from my point of view, it's been exciting, but it's definitely been surprising too. Like I damn sure didn't expect the love for us to get the love that we've been getting from the Lloyd Pack EP, and the Crossroading song. Like none of that was expected. I mean, you always put music out, and it's always good in your mind, and you expect it to do something, but you don't really have certain I didn't know what it was gonna do. I hoped it was gonna be received well, but you just don't know. And it's surpassed where we've been at, and things have just been kind of, snowballing, man, going uphill though. So it's been cool. It's been very humbling, for sure.
Good for you, Danny. I know that you on your own still are. There's still a lot that you've done, because I've seen that even you have held like courses or classes over at Texas State, right? And you've done a lot of stuff as well as like with other artists that are up and coming. What's the experience for you? Because I know you guys are a sort of a duo. How has the experience been for you on your own? And
Can
stuff
we,
that you have going on?
before you answer that, I need people to know who you are. DS2, tell the listeners because everyone knows who Jake Lloyd is, but the man behind Jake Lloyd. So if anything, just tell the listeners who you are, your name.
Yeah. Like he said, Danny DS2 Saldivar. I am a record producer based here in Austin, Texas for the past 15 years now at this point. Instructor, keyboardist, mixer, recording engineer.
All around badass.
Everything. Well, I'm bad at a lot of things, but I'm working towards that. I'm trying to fix that.
Trying to get that ass on there, huh?
I'm trying to get that ass. I feel like I'm chasing my ass half the time, man. But yeah, it's basically my kind of thing is, I love working with a singer-songwriters, artist, whatever, and I want to be the one-stop shop for making a record. I can't write lyrics. This is why, I chose not to be an artist. I wanted to do the production behind the scenes, and I've studied my ass off for the past X amount of years to get to this point. But basically, an artist comes, they'll sing me something, I'll be like, that's dope, and then we'll work on what we want the music to sound like collectively, and then we'll record, mix down, and then usually for mastering, I can master, but I usually recommend sending it off to someone else, because at that point I've heard the record so many times that I have my own perceived thing of how it sounds and whatever.
Trying it out.
Yeah, so sometimes you just got to get a fresh pair of ears on it. So, but yeah, that's who I am.
Producer.
Yeah.
He said all that to say he a producer.
Does it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't mean to give you the shittiest mic. I should have given you my mic. As an upcoming producer, or even someone that's doing a bunch of music and hearing another music, I was like, I'm sorry.
He's listening to all the imperfections.
I'm never coming back to this ever again. Whatever this is.
Y'all gave me the corner seat. I got my headphones. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, man, the way I see it, man, it's whatever gets the job done.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's not about
we
the
used
gear.
to record out of a closet.
Yeah, exactly. It's not about the gear. It's not about, anything about the monetary stuff. It's about what you have and making it work for you. And y'all found that out. Y'all did that yourselves. You know what I'm saying? I remember y'all didn't have these arms. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all didn't have these arms.
Y'all didn't have.
Look at these
Y'all didn't
arms
have.
y'all got.
Definitely not the mixture. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
y'all got some.
Y'all always had the alcohol though.
always.
Never change.
Yeah.
Consistent. But yeah, going back to your question, Mario, which was, say it again.
I just remember you had 8 questions.
There's like 4 questions in one,
It happens.
and I was ready.
How has the
Yes. Okay.
experience been for you on your own? And
Yeah, man. I mean, so teaching, like, it's not a big deal. Everyone's like, oh, that's, it's tight. Don't get me wrong, and I love everything about it because it's all about giving back. If I'm able to give back somehow, especially to the youth, I'm there. Sign me up.
Teach
Whatever
the
you
youth
need me
them.
to do. Yeah, I can just be there, and I'm about that energy. But because of the COVID and everything went online. And so it's been very interesting, and I feel for the real teachers that have to deal with like elementary school kids, like my nephew's going through the Zoom classes and stuff. And it's so disheartening because those kids need that human interaction amongst their peers, especially with the teacher. Because the teacher can't, really do their job if they can't see the kids' reactions to what they're trying to teach them. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very visual learner. I remember being in school. If I wasn't in class, I wasn't learning.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I was at home, I was off, playing in the street doing my own thing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But so that opened up my eyes during the COVID thing because we went on hold for about a month and a half, and then summer courses started back up, and so then, and I'm not teaching college kids, by the way. I work for the Upward Bound program, which deals with the low-income high schools, and they basically provide like a pipeline for these kids to go to college and become successful. Yeah. They come from families that no one's ever graduated, damn near even high school.
Crazy.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
awesome.
Super dope.
So I'm dealing with these high schoolers, but it's fortunately I've been doing it for about 2 years now, so I actually know some of these kids because they've gone through the ropes a couple of times. So that kind of helps. But if I had just been meeting them for the first time, it would have been super weird. You know what I'm saying? And not been able to get the point across. But yeah, man, it's just like I said, you just have to adjust and roll with the punches and just keep on going.
Is it like music theory? Or you teach like
so
piano?
so I'm working under this Dr. Travis, and his whole course basically is about mental health and music in general. Right, so he's from New York, so he's a big hip hop head. So we're always like picking apart J. Cole lyrics and stuff, and just like and then watching like Big Crit videos, because there's so many different messages and between the words, between the visuals, between everything. And then my kind of thing, basically what we want to do is have the kids create their own kind of songs or whatever, whether it's collectively or individually. And that's everything from like making the beats to some kids writing some song lyrics and then actually recording on top of. Nice. So
Stuff
usually
these kids have never been able to do.
Ever.
What I'm saying?
And shout out to technology and the resources that these schools have provided.
For sure.
Because if I was like, because I didn't grow up well off either, so I remember we didn't have access to anything, and I lost my shit when my parents were able to buy me a keyboard. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, oh, and it was just a little shitty one, but that didn't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, oh, this is awesome. So like to see these kids just light up and really just take flight and really dive into that creativity, that gives me so much hope for what the kids are capable of and for the future. So, but yeah, with the COVID thing, man, that was weird. As far as music production, ain't nothing slowed down.
Nothing. Nothing.
That ain't never gonna stop.
Yeah.
Dope. So, when did y'all meet?
We met in 2010.
I was in 10th grade. Yeah.
Insightful.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, like 10 years ago. I don't remember the exact
February.
Was it
It
February?
was early February.
So y'all been in this like basically from the beginning together, right?
Together.
Y'all
From
been-
I think
jump.
Yeah.
I think it was you that posted the tweet. It was like the Neptunes with Pharrell Williams and
Chad Hugo.
Chad Hugo. Whenever they came out.
Yep. So, dude, that's somebody I've always looked up to, and it's me and Danny have always kind of It was me and him first. Like we put the band and all the other stuff together around it. But
They came 6 months later.
6 months later, we had already had like a full record.
10 songs of some
of some shit that if I heard now, I'd probably cringe.
which we remade one of the songs on the
we did. That's right.
on the
Moonlit Mornings.
Moonlit
So
Mornings.
Girl Like This, which is one of the tracks off of Moonlit Mornings, was a remake of a song that was on our first.
we took
project.
the hook, and that was
Yeah.
pretty much it.
Yeah.
And then you just rewrote some verses and stuff.
But yeah,
Bro,
10
if
years,
you heard
man.
that one compared to this one, it's like
Yeesh.
10 years
Don't do
difference
it.
easily.
Don't listen to it.
Yeah, man, 10 years, that's crazy. It's one of those things. It's like I had been making music beforehand, doing the little beats in Reason 3.0 just
Reason.
just to date myself real quick.
Reason, yeah.
Everyone had that crack version, but if you can afford it, buy it.
Yeah.
And so what was it? So so I was like making beats when I went to Texas State for a year back in 06 to 07.
Sixth grade, seventh grade.
Damn.
I was making beats, and that year I met a lot of homies that are doing really amazing
Still
stuff
doing
in
big things.
music.
Yep.
So we all clicked collectively, and then that just kind of fueled me to keep going. Then I went to recording school in Phoenix, Arizona. I was out there for about a year. Then I interned at a studio in Dallas. And then I was dead broke, so I came back to Austin to live with my parents. And while I was at that house, that was like 09, around 010, February, I had a mutual friend from high school that knew I did music or whatever. He's like, hey, I got this record I want to spit on, blah, blah, blah. I'm at my parents' house in a wife beater, you know what I'm saying? And in my sister's old room, just like sitting there with like nothing to my name and just like this little laptop with, hopefully some decent beats. and who was it? So they come over as him and Jake and another homie. And Jake they're like, hey, you go first. He slides my closet door.
They had this hook that they wanted me to sing.
Yeah.
And they had already wrote the hook, so they was like,
yeah, just sing it.
just sing the hook. And I was like, okay, man, I can do this.
He was thrilled.
Yeah. It's already going in singing somebody else's, something for somebody else, which I don't mind doing. But at least if I write it, I'm like, okay, cool. I wrote the hook, even though this ain't my song.
Right.
I don't really care much about the song, but at least I wrote it. But when it's going into that, and then I didn't even write the hook, I'm singing something that you are giving me, so I'm already like even more like, okay, let's just do this. So yeah,
fucking slides the closet door, the slide closet doors, and slides one open. Had this little. My dad had brought home some like pink packing foam that he got from like IBM at the time,
remember.
And it was like a god awful pink, like light and just
burn your
dull.
eyes.
And
You should see my room. My room's fucking dirty pink.
And then I had my little mic in there. And he just went in there and fucking one took Jake it.
One took
take
Jake.
It was past tense, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, he one take Jaked it, and he's like, I have a verse too. And I was like, okay, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. We've only been in here for like 30 seconds.
Fucking
so,
does that too.
Lay that down.
And I was just like, man, this guy's about it. I was like, man. So then the mutual homie gets in and spits a 16, and it takes him
Bro, it was like an hour,
like 30
and a
minutes to
half.
lay down a verse.
Damn.
And I was just like, oh my God, this is why I don't do this.
Yeah.
So then, who was it? They have to dip out to a party, and they're like, they look at Jake, and they're like, you want to come? And he looks at me. He's like, man, if it's cool with you, I'd rather just stay here and make music.
Y'all
And
handle
was
that.
it.
I'm gonna stay here. So I literally asked him. I was like, bro. Up to that point, like I always was writing, trying to record shit on my own. But when I met Danny, it was this guy not only makes his own music, he has the beats and they're dope, but he also has a studio, which I didn't have access to like a real studio. So I was like, dude, I'm not trying to go to no party. Like if you're chill, if it's all the same to you,
You just
Let's
ready
just-
to work like
Yeah.
this is
bro, that has been my mentality since Danny has met me. You could ask him. I'm ready to go.
We
all
we
times.
laid down seven
Recorded like-
seven records that night.
Yeah, we just like we didn't finish anything,
Yeah,
but we
but
were
it's
just
still-
started on.
Yeah,
Started like
7 different records.
Nice.
Before that, we're gonna pour our first shot. It's
Let's
been
do it.
20 minutes.
Hey.
Yeah, just keep on going. Keep on talking. We'll
Yeah,
pour.
yeah, no worries.
Does everybody want the tequila?
Yes.
Seaway.
See, yes, sir. But yeah, man, we recorded several tracks, and as they say, the rest is history, man. As corny as that sounds, like that was it. I think like 2 days later, I was working at fucking Journeys
Yeah.
in the outlet mall in
man's-
Round Rock.
My man's had the
Bruh.
thank you, sir.
Wildin'.
My man's had had all the best fucking shoes.
All the kicks.
all the kicks.
I think only about one pair of boots from Journeys, and I was like,
Doc Martens.
and my mom was like, we're never coming here again.
Afford a shot
It's like,
there.
why do you need
hell no.
boots? And
Yeah.
I was like, well, I mean, all the kids in high school.
Cause the
are wearing-
kids, ma. The kids. They gonna make fun of me if I don't have these boots. Shit.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, my mom spent so much money at Journeys. Like, I could have gone to JCPenney's and bought like $10.
The same boots. Yeah.
Hey, but what did we know back then,
Right?
right?
Shout out our mom.
Cheers.
Just
Shout
shout
out
out
to the
moms.
moms. Cheers, guys.
Damn. That is
Yeah,
really good.
I was working there, man, and I fucking like 2 days after that session, I text Danny and I was like, "We got to call this something. I don't know what this is, me and you, but
I was cleaning pools at the time.
oh yeah, he was clean.
Oh, man, you see
boy.
that pool?
He was a pool boy.
Oh yeah. Don't worry, I didn't do nothing to it.
I didn't enjoy the perks, but yeah, man. And then that was
That is smooth. That is actually really, really
It's good,
fucking
man.
good.
That's good.
That IDK.
Tequila.
IDK tequila hidden.
That is really good. Who
the Migos. The Migos.
I was like, who
We drink good tequila here, y'all.
Okay,
Okay?
Sasha?
We take advantage of it. We abuse it.
Hell yeah, good shit.
Sorry, but yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. Naming.
pretty
You
much
said
the
you
story.
said you said
Oh.
a name.
Got to name it, and we came up with kicks and chords. So it was supposed to be like a double entendre for the kicks, because I was working at a shoe store. I was literally looking at a fucking room full of shoes,
A wall of shoes.
and then I was like, kicks, like, you know, the drum kick, and then chords as in, you know, obviously the music.
We
So
spelled it with 2 K's, K and K.
and that was how kicks and chords. That was the first. So kicks and chords is always, this is kicks and chords,
Okay.
and then we put a band around kicks and chords, and we were just making music as kicks and chords the band, because the rest of the guys were like, we fucking like that name. Let's just keep that. And
And we wreaked havoc on Austin for 2.5 years.
2 years, man. Back when
Red Eye Fly. and
Red Eye
all those
Fly.
Oh
fucking
my God, Red Eye
venues, bro.
Fly.
good old Red Eye Fly.
Oh man, we used to. They
Dude,
loved us there.
you don't know how many times I've walked out of Red Eye Fly fucking
One-eyed.
one-eyed, bro, drunk, like after just playing a fucking 30-minute set of just yelling.
Did you ever play at the emos whenever it used to be on Red River before?
No, we didn't.
They used to
we
have the
didn't,
wall
yeah.
of IDs,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I was
yeah.
just like, yo, I'm in
man.
7th grade watching this, man.
Yeah.
And I was like, what am I doing here? I stayed and from
That's
2 o'clock
awesome.
at night just to get into this thing. And like you see the wall of IDs, it's like, I am in hell. And you see all
I'm in
these,
hell.
these
I just
grown
wanna see the
ass
band.
adults just
Yeah.
fucking fighting each other. It's
Right.
like,
That's dope.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the old venues and. Fuck,
Oh my
man,
God.
crazy.
The new old venues.
The new old
man.
ones,
Now there's
yeah.
a new wave of old venues. It's fucking crazy.
but yeah, you had Red Eye Fly performed, and
Excuse me, Red Eye
Shit,
Fly,
we did-
goddamn.
we did
We were
we did
frequent
Mohawk.
flyers. Mohawk.
Frequent flyers. I like what you did there, Red Eye Fly.
See that?
Okay.
Did we ever play Mohawk?
Indoors, yeah. Never outdoors.
That's one place I have not played outdoors at.
Yep.
We played when it was.
We did Antones, the old Antones.
oh, that's the
Remember
one.
that?
Did. Yeah,
we did the old Antones, yeah. The
We did,
original
yeah.
Antones.
Reverb Nation. What's the place called?
Which one?
Something Nation.
Oh,
Auto Nation. I don't know.
Rock Nation?
Damn you.
Nah, I don't remember.
The where we played with where we opened up for 3-6 Mafia.
Oh, the
They came out, we'll get to that.
it was on 4th Street.
Yes.
4th and
Something Nation.
Fuck. It was a club. It was like one of the.
Like a club, not a
Yeah.
bar. Like one of the last
Yeah.
clubs in Austin.
Yeah. That was a dope place. I don't remember the name of it.
Dang it.
But yeah.
Anyway, but
3-6 Mafia.
we opened up for 3-6 Mafia, and they came out and played like
3
one
songs,
song.
2 songs.
Yeah, they played like 3
because the
songs.
promoters didn't pay the fee.
Shit, so they fuck this one song, we're out.
Yeah, man.
But by then we were already gone, man. We're just like, let's go to the bar across the street and get drunk.
Yeah. One of our homies texted us who stayed because they're like big 3-6 fans, and they're like, dude, they played 3 songs.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah.
I'm
Juicy
glad we
J.
got out of there. They would have rioted.
Yeah.
Excuse me, keyboard coming through.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
I'm going to think of that venue name, and I'm just going to blurt it out like
Yeah.
30 minutes later from now.
We'll see.
We'll see. I'm thinking of the whole time I'm talking. I'm just going to be thinking of
Do
the
y'all
name
have
of that
a
place.
favorite venue that y'all performed at?
Do you? I'm trying to think.
I
do.
Definitely. Red Eye Fly has a special place in
sure.
our heart.
For sure.
Because, I mean, we did so many shows, Battle of the Bands, Afro Man, fucking anyone you can like. We did we were like their go-to kind
For
of
sure. If they
group
had,
for
they were looking hip hop
specific time.
or rock. That was back when fucking rap rock was huge. So we used to always get the rap rock
That's that
comparison.
What's the Undead, Hollywood Undead or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they used to hit us all the time. We were really good with the Mike. What was his last name?
He was the booker. He was a manager. He was the bar manager.
Super nice dude,
Yeah,
man.
Mike. I don't remember his last name.
But
Big
he was
homie.
from the north. He was from like northeast Boston or something, and he loved us. So he would always hold it. Yeah.
Hey, shout out
Big
to Boston.
D's.
But
He would always hold it down.
But the best venue recently was the 310.
Y'all were on a rooftop, right?
No.
No.
That was the live stream, like
Oh,
afterwards.
okay.
Oh,
But
yeah,
the
that
black
was-
fret thing that we
That
did.
was live.
okay.
That stage was baller, man.
I didn't even think about. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
I was
because
thinking.
it's like pandemic jams.
Native Hostel was probably one of my favorite.
Native Hostel was tight.
Native Hostel was dope, and it was just a 3-piece. We didn't have the full band. but
Shout
it
out
was
to
still,
Jake Raven.
It's just Jake Raven held it down with us, our drummer, and it's just a cool spot. Like it's literally a hostel. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like
a hostel, like bar.
Yeah.
dope, man. The food is good. Like
It sounded good.
That's like a
in there, too.
legit hipster spot. 'cause
yeah,
you-
one of the most hipster
Yeah.
spots I've been to in
It's like-
Austin for sure.
It's like a lounge, but like
They got like tapestries on the
yeah,
couches
like
and
two
shit.
halves to it, and it's a very weird, cool place.
Yeah, super
Here's a
dope.
$10 beer.
But
Thanks.
Yeah,
oh
man.
my god, the beers was they was taxing.
Yeah.
But super dope, man.
I think whenever I personally first met y'all, it was at Stay Gold. And y'all were
had
doing
that
a,
residency
The
out there.
residency.
Stay Gold is another dope
so
spot.
like
R.I.P.
So like with the residency, y'all had a bunch of I guess band members that didn't.
Come and go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
Well, so Jake Raven was across seas getting married at the time. I'm so mad I couldn't go.
He's a
But
photographer now, right?
yeah, well, he does it all,
Man of many
Yeah,
hats,
that man.
for
Okay.
sure.
Just like how we can do a lot of different things, and we do. He's right there.
That's
with
one of the
us. He's our
reasons
third
why
brother,
the
basically.
Jake Lloyd brand has been able to continue to move, because we have people that are on the squad that are like, you know what, I need to pick up something else to
Right. We got
push
tired
the
of-
brand
of,
forward.
of waiting for people.
reaching out to photographers and reaching
Everything.
out to videographers, and by no means are we the best at shooting videos or taking photos, but if I need some quick headshots, I need to get a fucking video recorded real quick, I have somebody on the squad that I can do that.
Yeah.
So everybody,
In-house, basically.
bro, the Jake Lloyd brand is not just
Yeah,
me and Danny, it's several,
I hate that we'll never have a badass like Jake Raven shot from himself.
'Cause he's
while
always-
playing drums.
he's always fucking right.
Because he's fucking playing drums
He's
with
always
our
playing
bitch
the drums.
asses.
Yeah. We robbed him of that.
So the name Jake Lloyd, whenever you do it as a as a music, it's just not you. There's a bunch of
It's
the
a whole
same band
it's a
every
whole
time.
people making
He's
this
a
work, man.
businessman.
That's something I always looked or I always wanted to convey, was that when you come see the Jake Lloyd band, it's gonna be the same guys. And there's nothing against, I know plenty of working musicians that are playing with
All the homies.
all the homies, and that's dope, but I wanted my guys, you know what I mean? So that's something we've tried to you stop.
I would
We
say
will not be referencing.
I would say another thing. Y'all performed last night for the first time. We went out there. We saw y'all. Y'all did fucking amazing.
Shout out
Thank
Far
you.
Out Lounge.
Yeah, the Far
Yeah.
Out Lounge. I swear to God.
That's another cool spot. That's the first time I've played
Same.
there. pretty sure, and that spot is dope as fuck. So, sorry, just to reiterate. My
Yeah,
favorite
so
spot.
y'all performed, and I didn't even know there was concerts. I just remember Mario telling us, is like, yo, like, we're gonna go see a show. I was like, how?
Yeah, how,
Where?
motherfucker? How?
Where? When?
Explain yourself.
I was like, I just found
with
out.
a mask.
Bring your
Oh, you
shit.
need a mask and you
I
can
was
do
like, I just
anything.
found out bars were just open.
Laws don't apply once you have the mask on.
Oh man, all them bars scrambled to get food.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, they did.
And
Even shitty food.
yeah, I love the Far Out Lounge. We did a little show with them, and the people there are
Valentine's
amazing.
Day show.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was a Valentine's Day show, and they had
This year? This
No, it was
right
last
before
year.
the pandemic.
Oh, I
yeah,
don't know
this
what
year,
year.
yeah.
Damn. Actually, I wasn't even
Like in February or when?
So that was
Yeah.
after we did
February
the
14th.
Halloween,
Yes, because we had
Remember?
the Halloween show with
Yeah.
you guys. That was
which
fun.
was super dope.
Yeah,
at,
he blew the power out
Twice.
basically where
Twice.
you performed.
And then the second time the song kept going and the power came back because it was real quick. But my man didn't skip a fucking.
I remember that.
That was when Jake Lloyd was out of town too, so we were like backtracking the drums. Remember?
Where was he at for that? That wasn't.
I think
Honeymoon.
it was to visit Jess's parents in Germany.
That's right. Yo.
I
Yeah,
blacked
yeah.
out that night.
Yeah.
That was very.
Please don't mind
Shout
my
out
cat, Gumball.
Shout out
Gumball.
to Natalie.
Yeah,
Shout out
Nat,
Natalie.
yeah, Nat
You know,
fam held it
honestly,
down.
I do deliver to that neighborhood. I'm not gonna say where it's at or whatever. I mean, if you were at the show, then you know where it's at. So if you weren't, then fuck y'all. I mean,
Yeah.
we posted that shit out, and you
Yeah, that
weren't
shit was
there?
fun.
Shout
man.
out Natalie. She does a lot for
Very,
the scene.
very-
Oh,
Yes, she
man.
does.
She puts on.
I
On
was
vinyl,
looking
right?
out.
That's her stuff. On vinyl.
Yeah, on vinyl
She
media.
got
yeah.
a bunch of stuff.
Yep.
She's
Very affordable
good people.
Very good people, man.
Good people.
Absolutely.
Unlike us.
We suck. We suck. No, but she's the homie, and she's always holding it down. What you got? Is it 20 minutes already?
No,
Oh,
he just
no,
he just wants something to sip on.
Yeah.
It's good, right?
It is good. It's good.
It's
I'm gonna go-
pricey, but it's good.
I was gonna say, just like a little quick 2-minute. Your gear. You have a Korg.
Man, well, which gear?
The
like
one.
a live show
a
situation.
Korg. So you have the little 81.
Yeah, 88. Yeah,
88.
88 keys. Korg. I don't even remember. Cross, I think. I don't know. It's a workstation. So basically, what I did with that is section out the keys to different sounds so that on y'all brought out the hologram, so I had to bring out my holograms.
I don't
too.
have one of these. I have
Take
the,
them.
Matching
I have
holographics
the
for
Jake-
holographics
I have the
Charizard.
Jake one.
That's what
I
y'all were
brought 'em
talking about.
Hey.
That's what I brought. That's
I
what I
have
brought
the
'em
Jake
out.
Lloyd one now. I might have the Danny one.
Shout out to our boy F,
Yes, F.
the designer. So he draws these. Not to get off topic, but we'll get back.
Tangent.
He draws these with Sharpie first on an actual fucking
Dude
piece
is
of
cold,
paper.
man. Dude is
Sharpie.
cold.
Can
And
you
then,
make that face?
And then yeah.
He looks just like. He looks just like you, bitch. I hate
stank
everyone
face.
here. That's awesome. Thank
So
you for asking that.
he'll do it on fucking Sharpie on a paper, nice ass piece of paper, and then he'll like digitally scan it, and
Oh,
then he
you
goes
vectorize
crazy with it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
He's talented.
He's dope, man.
Yeah.
Anytime, 9 times out of 10, if you see a sticker design, or it's usually from F. So it's been really cool to see your take on the art, because F has done a lot of art for us, and you also have done a lot of art. You know, so it's really cool to. I don't know if you guys have ever met, but it's dope to see, you know, the homies,
Two
not of
different
the past, but two different perspectives, exactly, because F still does work for us, but I just really have been in love with the stuff. A lot of people probably don't even know this, but fucking Mario did all of the artwork for. He did the Jake Lloyd LP, the whole shit, and then he did the artwork for the Lloyd pack,
pack.
every fucking single. There's 3 songs. He did a cover for each song, and then did the main cover. And dude, the shit wouldn't be.
It was fun. It was definitely
The
fun.
shit wouldn't be where it's at, man, if we didn't have them cool ass like.
I think my favorite one. I mean, they're all my favorite.
Yeah.
When you showed me the past one, I was just like, oh shit,
Past.
let's go.
I think that was the first one he did.
Because I'm over here like,
Yeah, and he had like, just to see the depiction of me, because I've seen him do one of me before, but excuse me, seeing the one of me and Danny together was
With that nice ass car.
super fucking
Lord,
cool.
It was
man.
definitely fun. It's
Super
definitely a challenge because I'm not used to going out of my own because
Comfort
most
zone.
of the vectors that I do is just basically tracing, like imitate a certain image. But with
Right.
the eye, I kind of had to step out of my comfort zone and recreate.
Actually create some shit.
Yeah,
That's
from
tight,
my
man.
own.
And it's
view.
beautiful. I love being able to have like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a brand. Like when they see it, they know, oh shit, that's a Jake Lloyd single. You know, and
Yeah.
I'm really big on stuff like that. I want shit, goddamn trademarked. I want to trademark shit. So I love being able to, hey Mario, you already got the fucking faces ready. You know, like you don't even just put the other shit.
It was
to
it was like seeing the wolf by seeing the crossroads.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, yo, this is Mario's thing.
Right, exactly. You know, you have he has a certain style, and I love having that in my shit because I just really like the branding and the stylized shit. So that's really big for me. And having one go-to guy, I'm really about the go-to person. That's why, and even not only in the band, in the artwork,
In
like,
all aspects.
I want all. I want a team of guys that I hit up, and I'm not running around looking for shit.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And it's definitely cool. I'm definitely grateful to be,
Of course, man.
be not
You
only
in the squad.
cool with y'all and
You're in
just
the
have,
team, right? You're on the team, bro.
Thank y'all.
Of course, dude. Thank you.
I'm gonna get off scene and go cry real quick.
My dog.
Oh, shot time.
Uh-oh. Let's get
not
it.
even
Just
close.
about. No.
Yeah. So
Next point.
yeah. So
Awkward moment, real quick.
So yeah, if we were to go more into politics or whatever, everybody saw that there was a Trump rally in the fucking Lake Travis, and there was a bunch of boats, but they didn't realize it was like, yo, you can't wade in the water with a bunch of big boats and.
So it didn't have anything to do with the weather at all. It was,
Man, the weather was perfect. It had to do with big boats, with small boats, and I was like,
God
yo.
works in mysterious ways.
yeah.
You know,
I didn't.
it-
I thought. I mean,
I think it was just the fact that it was big ass boats and little boats,
Right.
and then the way like the waves
For
were first
sure.
from the boat.
No,
it
fuck that. Honestly,
trips.
Trump needs to be out of office. But I mean, there was 4 boats that were in Lake Travis that
flooded.
they're
yeah,
just
that's crazy.
they like jump shit, bro.
I saw pictures of people literally in like.
When I
life.
saw it, I was just like, man, I feel bad forever has to clean that shit up. Like, who's going down there?
They're
Are
calling
they?
it the Battle of Lake Travis, where the Trump supporters battled the Lake Travis.
I was like, dude, it's like,
The
dude,
Battle
it's a
of Lake
fucking lake. It's a lake.
How do you manage to fuck that up?
Yeah, man.
A day on a boat.
That was crazy. Like you said, man. Look.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
Big Trump supporter, Trump's little Trump supporter.
You stupid. I like that.
This
I like
just
that.
in.
Hey.
Literally.
Yeah, y'all should use that. All the publications watching this, y'all hit my man's up for that trademark.
Trademark it, bitch. Pay me.
That was a good one, sir.
Oh man, yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, I mean, all the people out there. There was actually a video. Oh my bad. There was actually a video of someone saying "fuck Donald Trump," by "fuck
YG.
Donald Trump."
Yeah.
YG.
Why? While they were in that fucking the boat. the
That's how
little
it's supposed to
boating-
do. We did that when we had the boat party. We blasted that shit out in the lake. And you never know. Somebody out there might get offended by that, and then I'm always there for it.
But
I'm always there for that.
But
That's what
to
I want.
be in a boat party and playing "fuck Donald Trump," they are the real.
MVPs.
As boats are like
the
going
heroes.
down. Oh man, that's tough. That's tough.
Left
for
and
sure.
right.
Yeah.
Traumatic experience.
Fuck
Trumpmatic.
Donald Trump, and then they're like, "Can you turn that off?" It's like, "Come to my boat. It's already sinking."
Put on the Titanic song.
yeah.
Celine. It's been a pleasure playing with you guys. God damn.
Yeah. Other than that, we are reaching a 40-minute mark. For
More tequila.
a little more tequila. This is actually really
I had
good.
It is
a
good. It
question I
comes-
wanted to ask y'all
Shoot.
while he's pouring the shots.
Okay.
So, how long has this pandemic been going on now? At this point, it's been like, what, 6 months?
What year is it?
Since we've known about it,
Yeah.
excuse me, about 6 months. Yeah.
Since March, right?
In America.
We are in we're in September now.
The world's been used to this
and
shit.
everything's getting a little bit darker.
For real,
But in comparison, the performances that you guys had, because like as y'all already know, are probably one of my favorite performers to ever see live. I've always recommended to
Thank
people.
you, man.
Thank you.
Is it weird going from performing to a live audience that's allowed to get as hyped and as close and as a concert should be, that have been? Is it weird transitioning from that to doing live stream shows, since I know you guys have done a lot at this point? Is it a sort of like
You know what?
weird energy to get into?
I'll say this. I didn't mind the live streams at all, because we were in the comfort zone of our own rehearsal space or whatever, which we know very well. I mean, we've put in hours and days and weeks of work into that place. So now we just got to plug a computer up and, transfer the audio.
Yeah. I feel
And
like
then they pay us.
it was a bigger shift going back
Cool.
to live shows
Oh,
versus
absolutely.
going from live shows
Yeah.
to live stream.
Yeah, that was
Because like
easy.
Danny said, we've always had, one of the things that has helped us through this time is having our own home base, having our own rehearsal spot, having our own boards, having all of our
Own
PA,
gear.
everything. So it was like, it was nothing. We were already
like
doing the
practice,
co-op
but
It was
sessions.
another rehearsal, yeah.
It was another
and then we
rehearsal.
had the co-op session, so we
were
had
used to
been
like recording in the room.
Okay, so
you know?
it wasn't something new to y'all. It's
No.
just
It was just a new because it was live.
Right.
Everything else we had done was more of like
Troubleshooting, learning
recording.
how to use Zoom.
okay.
Yeah.
How to
Yeah.
when to pause, when to mute, that sort of shit. But I would say it was weirder going back to live shows yesterday than it was ever going from live shows
Shock.
to I was just
shocked.
I was sitting at home because I have my before show routine, and
He takes a fat shit.
Is that the number one that you do before you go in?
It's a number. It's a number two.
Oh, it's number
hey,
two.
he's on fire, man.
It's
Hey! I don't know. That's perfect tequila.
but it's number
This is gonna be on
two.
a blog tomorrow.
He's on fire, dude. But so I have the things that I do, and I found myself yesterday like kind of just getting more in like I need to be with myself. Like it wasn't like super nervous, but I
you
definitely
always get nervous.
energy's-
Though.
for sure.
I still get nervous,
The
and
energy's
that's
different.
never gonna change.
The energy is different.
I
man.
remember.
Like,
I remember waking up. I was like, "Fuck! I have a show
I have
today."
a show today, a real show.
You know what I'm saying? And then like you go about your life like work or whatever and personal, and then you're just like, oh, what time is it? Like,
God, I gotta get
I
somewhere.
gotta get ready.
Yeah.
I gotta fuck.
Yep.
And then once I get there with my gear, then it's just like it kind of kicks back into like routine. It's just like okay, it's like been here before, blah blah blah. But it was super surreal just standing on stage and then
Yep.
seeing like
Live human
a
beings.
lot of people too. That was a good
There's
amount
quite a
of
bit of
people.
people.
there.
So, and y'all
All
were there,
safe
and that was
and
dope.
distant
Yep, very distant and very safe.
outside.
Here's
Salute to a great night last night. To a great night tonight.
to still being able to experience music, because I missed that shit.
I was just mad we didn't have the full band. We would have tore that shit down.
No, man.
Was that
Per their request.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I would have. I imagine so. Shout out
You
to
threw
Mira.
this shit at him. The poop
He's like,
pillow.
bro, is that the shit?
he never comes out ever.
Really?
And now you're scaring him off.
No,
He's not gonna want to
um,
come out now.
Only if I'm out here, but I'm usually in my room. But
So who all was on the bill last night? It was you, Marisol, and
Marisol and Tori Blake.
shout out them. They all did an amazing.
They killed it.
It was
Marisol-
cool holding it down with the
if I
with
could
the
say,
ladies, man.
Amir Soul,
Marisol, yeah.
that her guitarist is so
Oh, dude.
fucking.
Wasn't it Billy Blunt?
Billy's the man.
He's
Billy's the
dude.
man.
I was like, I
So
came home
smooth.
and I was like,
Cold blooded.
let me get these chords down. I was like, oh
Hey,
man,
hey,
this-
but Tori's musicians are top notch too.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Both of
Everyone
them.
knows each other. If you're
We
doing
are-
something in this city and you're,
a
you've
small
been
world.
putting in
It is
your
a
work.
small
It's not
world,
even
for
about
sure.
talent. It's about putting in your work, and you're constantly,
Right.
was
well
it
known.
was it like supposed to be like a 2 or 1, like
an
one
acoustic,
or 2,
like
you know,
an acoustic
yeah.
kind of shit.
like no drums, just like the
Yeah.
guitarist and. All right,
Still
'cause-
trying to keep people safe, not have too many people on the stage together, and but it was dope, man. I'm just blessed to be able to have a right hand man, a producer, somebody that I can just be like, hey man, we got this little intimate show. You good? Because all these songs we're playing, we made like it's his beats. I wrote all the lyrics, so it's Danny is up there playing shit that he wrote. So it's just really good to.
Which I forget every time, by the way.
I'm gonna fuck up some lyrics. That's just.
You're good at freestyling though.
Oh, bruh. I'm trying to remember what song we did last night where I was like, I felt myself fucking up, and I was like,
calling yourself out.
I was like, I'm fucking this up.
I definitely
bro.
hit a wrong chord here and there too.
But
Wait, so what happens if like you're like trying to play a song, you're like, all right, I'm ready, and then you look and just like, hey, can you?
oh, we talk on the stage the whole time. I'm talking to Danny the whole time on the stage. Like
It's like, hey, yo, we're gonna play.
yeah. So I'm coming in right here.
Well,
Is this intro?
so we have. Fortunately, we've gotten past calling the song each show.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's like, oh, what do we got next?
Right.
And it's like, I don't know. What do you want to play next? You know, like,
We used to
that's
do
so
that.
amateur.
Oh,
Oh, bro,
man.
every show
We
we
used
did
to
that
do it
back in the Kicks and Chords days.
Every time.
But now it's just like we have the set list. But with us, it's like we're so used to rocking with the band that it's completely different sounds now.
For sure.
Right?
I bet
It's
that
the same
drummer's like, yo, what are y'all playing?
yeah, yeah. So like last night's example is like it's all backtracks, and I had to cut them and rearrange them because we're not playing with the band anymore, which are different arrangements, right? So I would tell him, he's like, hey, just so you know, on this song we cut off early, or we come in early on this one.
Thank you for reminding
just
me.
like the record.
Because I did not know that.
So it's just like little things like that.
But I'm a grade A bullshitter, man.
Oh yeah.
Grade
at the end of
A.
the day, man, it's like everyone's like,
Damn
"Oh
you
man,
right.
y'all killed it." I was like, "Man, anyone can do anything with Jake's bitch ass in front." He's
Thank
got
you.
that superpower.
Take that as a compliment, sir. But yeah, man, it was fun. Yeah, so it was definitely. I was a little bit more nervous yesterday than I've felt in a while.
Do y'all think we'll start slowly transitioning back to opening the shows back up, or are we gonna stay? Because even
I think it's gonna be a very slow.
what was that big festival that's
transition.
doing an actual live stream? The rap festival that's always in Florida. What is it called?
Oh, Smoking Loud.
Yeah.
Smoking Loud, right? All right.
Smoke
Yeah,
No, it's Rolling Loud.
Rolling
Rolling
Loud.
Loud.
Yeah, Rolling Loud.
They
I said
announced
Smoking
they're doing
Loud,
a
Rolling Loud.
virtual festival, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Do y'all think that's going to be a path that's going to open up? Because I feel that would push people away, like kind of make people not want to, like, I feel like it's kind of hard to convince people to pay for something that they're
streaming at
in a
home.
whole other state,
For
and, you know?
Yeah. I think. I
'Cause
don't
all
know
of this has been available before, you know, this live stream, but now I would assume that they would charge for it just to make
what I
some
think
sort of
we're gonna keep seeing is like the drive-in shit,
Yeah.
the big ass fucking fields, just like they did a couple I think it's like Love and Light or Music and Light, where like Jackie Vincent and the Bishops, and they played on this huge stage. Like I'm talking about like ACL size stage, and either you're gonna have to sit in your car. Or I saw something where I
have
think it
lawn
was
chairs and
overseas, but they had like these
Pods.
these
Yeah,
pods
I saw that.
everywhere, and I think that's what we're gonna see for a while,
Like the
man.
one that was like in Australia or
It was
something,
like
right?
Australia or
Yeah,
some
yeah.
shit, and they had a festival, and you had like 4 seats in this little pod, and there were these pods set up all around the shit. So,
I feel bad for the enforcers.
oh my gosh,
Sir, back in your pod.
Imagine backing out at those driving, like leaving that shit, especially if people are doing. It's gonna be a fucking
Dude.
shit
Ain't
show.
no different than Austin traffic pre-COVID.
I mean, even going to like big concerts, I don't think it'll still be the same. You know,
Nah,
your
it's
bones
all
getting
different.
fucking crushed.
for sure.
Like at the fucking center of the stage, it's like I
love it.
It's like
Yeah.
I gotta take a pee, but I can't. You know,
I'll lose my spot.
I don't think we're gonna see that for a while, man.
Yeah.
I like 2021 and beyond, maybe 2022. I think that's what's so scary about this shit is the timelines. Nobody has a clear grasp on these timelines, so we're
Can't
all
predict
just
it, like we don't.
can't predict shit. Exactly. We thought by May we'll be done with
We
this
thought
shit.
it
Remember?
was a joke when they
Remember?
tried to cancel South by, bro. Like I was just.
Bro, they canceled South by. I was ready to fight. I said, well, how am I gonna get my
we were all
backpack
so
now?
high. We were all about
Right.
to throw it on South by. We were
Bro.
about to throw.
Yeah,
They were
right.
like,
I
nope.
couldn't wait for my backpacks.
Oh, it's the year. It's the year of the unofficial.
I was like,
"Sit your
I was
ass
like, we
down.
had like 2 unofficial shows, and then it's like we're just trying to come up. And
Please, we just trying
Yo,
to come up.
yo, who got
real,
the
man.
2020 South by Southwest
Somebody got 'em,
backpack?
bro.
Someone came up with
Somebody.
a fucking
It's,
lick.
it's that same joke that they always make at the end of the Super Bowl. Who's gonna get the loot?
Yeah, exactly. Which country got
We're
it?
gonna see somebody on their
Holla at me.
bike fucking riding downtown with a
2020
2020 South by,
Oh,
and I'm
man.
tossing a fucking shoe or something at his ass.
Taking that
I'm
shit.
getting that shit. I'm fucking throwing something at his ass.
The
for
last
sure.
year of South by.
Right.
Right.
Oh,
that
don't say
never
that.
Existed.
They aren't though, because I saw they're sponsoring the ham event,
Who is?
the South by.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a bunch of that's gonna be a big ass show. Did you see that lineup?
I didn't.
There's a lot of people on that.
Where's it at? It's a pre. It's
streams,
pre-recorded.
It streams. Shit. Yeah. Exactly. Sign up now, kids.
you know that the couple of terms that are gonna be in, like 20 years later that the people is like, gonna be
Ingrained in us.
streams.
Live stream. Yeah.
It was streams.
Don't
Is gonna be
forget,
one of them.
Tattooed live stream.
It's
on
gonna
my
be
body.
COVID.
Yeah.
Rona?
No. What was
Mask.
the one that I said?
Shout out to the mask.
The mask.
Hey, shout out to the
the
man.
homie. Shout out to the
Elevate.
mask. It's his birthday today too.
Is it?
Yep. Bro,
damn it.
him, John Dees, Glenn
September
Peterson,
is a big month for birthdays.
Austin Martin, all of
All
them.
three of them up. All four
Watch,
of them up.
September is known for having so many birthdays packed in 1 month for I don't know what reason, but
It's not
every
because of
day is a
Valentine's Day.
What's
but
today? The
No.
6th?
Yeah,
Goddamn.
yeah,
Probably
exactly.
New Year's. I don't know. New Year's.
no. It has to be later. It has to be
No, they're conceived on New Year's.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm a Valentine's baby.
Because every Scorpio is a Valentine's
Yeah,
baby.
Yeah.
Conceived on New Year's.
I know for. A
I'm
fact.
an Aries. That
It's
that
been
means I'm boring.
confirmed.
Yeah, you ain't
They
shit going
conceived
on.
him
Yeah.
September.
We planned you.
I wasn't planned.
You
I
were
was surprised.
And what a happy surprise you are. Man.
I'm a Sagittarius, so I was born in December, so I don't know what's not.
They smell funny.
late September, late December. Early.
Jake
March.
Rayburn's too.
I'm
also,
the
right?
16th, so
My dad's the same birthday.
I'm
I
mid-
forget
mid-
that.
If you were conceived, it's probably
Or
on
mid-December.
St. Patrick's. I mean, your parents probably got drunk or something.
March.
March.
Yeah.
It's,
I
it's
can't
no,
math.
9 months from. It was 9 months.
All right, now I was wondering why I always took the St. Patrick's Day. That's when I was made.
I'm not wearing green today. Pinch
Purple
me.
rain.
My parents weren't either.
They weren't wearing nothing. Hey, come on, man. What the fuck?
Hey,
Y'all
honestly,
stupid as
if I can ask you about the ESPN and your music,
Oh man.
can we say
Absolutely,
it? Am I allowed to go into that? Like, I'm not gonna get.
It's
No,
some
we're getting
positive.
sued. We're getting sued right now.
Yeah, right? Cease and desist is on our doorstep.
I
Somebody
don't,
walks in and turns his shit off.
I don't want ESPN being like, yo, he can't say.
Man
it.
in the suit walk in and just start unplugging shit.
That's enough. We own the show now.
It's like,
We own the show.
who gave you the fucking key?
Hey, good for y'all.
Right? Hey, y'all
Y'all just
making
got
moves.
paid.
For sure. Dude, that
Oh man, that's a
the-
crazy ass story.
I think you should.
It's man,
I think
it's happened in such a fucking whirlwind. It's just
crazy, bro.
like I always told him like 5-6 years ago, bro, we just gotta land a song on some kind of sync placement, which is basically music to film or to visual or to whatever commercials
check.
or commercials, whatever. Like that's a sync placement, and I was like, how do we get there? And I've met so many different like advisors and music directors and stuff, but they all just kind of fizzle out, kind of thing.
I remember talking to Mobley. I asked Mobley.
Shout out to Mobley, by the way.
Mobley's the man. And
Big homie.
Shout out T-22.
T double
Oh,
is,
yeah.
is
Main.
Oh, come
another
on.
guy who's always.
That's what I'm saying. He would always tell us this, and it's just like, bro, like
But we didn't
like,
have
we
a
look up to
a
you, but we don't
connection,
have your
yeah.
connections. Like,
Right.
how do we get to? How does that happen? But yeah. So you had reached out to Mobley.
I reached out to Mobley, man, and he had given me some people that he respected, and that he
Because
would.
Mobley's on the Apple commercial, is he not? I
He's-
think.
I know he's got Miller Lite for sure.
Okay.
So I think Miller Lite is.
I seen him on. Yeah, I seen him on a commercial where he's like on 6th Street. I
Yeah,
think,
that's
right?
the Miller Lite one.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So that shit. I mean, dude is like working. Some
connected. Like he knows what he's doing.
fucking got a deal and working. So it was just one of those things where I think Crossroading, the song itself, man, is just so. It's big. It's a big song. And
Cinematic.
It's cinematic, and it was recorded that way. Like, we went into that with. That was on purpose, you know. Like, we were trying to make it a big song.
Yeah, I like that. Let's explain about how the song came about.
sure.
And then it might kind of explain how the
That was like
placement came.
It was more like an outlaw song. You know, and even the artwork's supposed to be like an outlaw. You know, like the car and everything.
Shout out Mario.
So,
No,
so this one was the horses. We're on the horses.
Oh, the horses.
Yeah.
But even
Yeah.
then, it's still like a like
All
it's-
Western time.
yeah.
for
sort of
sure,
theme.
for sure. The whole EP was kind of like a.
But it was meant to be like placed, set out in El Paso, right?
For
Which is-
sure.
Just the Wild West.
Just the West.
okay.
It was all supposed to be countryside themed. The past was specifically El Paso, but
Okay.
everything else was kind of just
Yeah, Wild West.
terrain, you know, outland type shit.
No man's land.
Right.
Yeah. So Crossroading was crazy because we actually initially did it for Moonlit Mornings.
That's right.
And it didn't fit the rest of the record because it's all very R&B ish.
So that shit, Crossroading was supposed to be on Moonlit Mornings. It was supposed to come out last year, and I told Danny, I said, bro,
It just doesn't fit.
I love the record. We got to take it off. It was
And-
just,
and
it's
I was-
gotta-
You wanted another.
Danny was
I was
not.
mad because
he was reluctant.
I wasn't.
man.
I wasn't mad. I was mad because I wanted to fuck people up. You know what I'm saying? Because everything, it didn't sound like anything else on the record, and I love that shock
And that's
factor.
why I told him it had to come off.
Right, so-
and I understood why he wanted it on there because it sounded. That's one thing that I feel like has been a gift and a curse for us is we've been
What's
able
next?
to do so much. People are always like, "How do we fucking categorize you guys? Like, what do y'all do? What do you call this?" So when
What genre am I
when we
favorite?
recorded Crossroadings and it was gonna go on this record with all these other straight up R&B, alternative R&B songs, it was like, that's what we've done. So Danny was like, yeah, let's fuck them up. And I was like, look, Chief, I see where you're going
and
with
this
that.
was at the very end.
Right. Bro, it had all been mastered. It was ready to go. I said, Danny, we got to take this song off Moonlit Mornings, bro. We have to. Reluctantly, we finally took it off, and we put the Moonlit Mornings out, and that was the record we thought was going to get us the shine that
And that was your executive decision to do that.
I had to just say, look, Danny, we got to take it off, bro. We got to. And I love the song. I knew it was a hit from when we recorded it because we fucking made it. I know it's a hit, but it don't go with this shit. So Danny, we went back and forth, not like arguing. Me and Danny don't
It was
really. we
probably
don't-
like 2 texts.
Yeah, we don't argue. Yeah, like,
It's like no, it's like okay.
yeah. Nah, all right, bitch. I don't. Danny's like, I don't care that much, bro. And that's
like that.
Hey, but in my head it was like 3 paragraphs.
yeah. Danny's like, okay, but he. We
It's like look, bitch.
look, bitch. Yeah, no.
First off,
So we took it off, man, and Moonlit Mornings came out, and it was dope. Didn't get nowhere near the accolades we expected or hoped. So that just goes to show, man, you don't know what's gonna do what, because we just knew Moonlit Mornings was gonna be.
that's a masterpiece.
That's the one. We were like,
I feel like Daily Interlude alone
Yeah.
was because that.
We
I
thought
feel
that
could've
was
won,
gonna
like,
be-
the song of the
Which,
year.
shout out to KUTX because we're at the airport. That song's at the airport in regular rotation.
I've
sure.
heard y'all
That's
play
tight.
out there
Absolutely.
Yeah,
time and time,
that's
so.
tight.
But yeah, man. So we took it off, and so we had this track sitting from 2019, and we're like, bro, what? How are we gonna put this fucking song out?
I think right after that, right after we released the record, we had another session and we came in and did the pass
The Past was the first song that was recorded
after that album release.
Moonlit Mornings was put out. And I was like,
That's it.
how am I going to... So we recorded The Past, which we didn't have any intentions on putting on the same record with Crossroading. But once we saw the lineage, I was like, how am I going to make these two songs connect?
Yeah, he initially wanted just these 2, and that's the EP. I was like,
That
no,
was
we
it.
gotta have
We
we
gotta
gotta
have
have
a
something
third
to
song.
tie
Right.
it together. Thank you, sir.
So that's when we did Smoke and Mirrors, and that's when the story kind of came about of this is where I've been, this is where I'm going. So the Crossroading song, man, I really didn't expect for... Thank you.
Yeah.
I really didn't expect for it to do what it's done, and the ESPN shit was just.
Do y'all look back on that decision and like, okay, like
Well,
That's the
I
best
mean,
decision we ever
yeah,
made.
everything happens for a reason. You know,
the best.
regardless of, I mean, that's just how life works. You know, but
I don't take credit for it, but it's the best decision that
it
we.
is what it is, and
best decision
here
we
we
made.
are, kind of thing. So, but yeah,
I feel
let's.
like it's all been well deserving. From the beginning, as when I first met y'all guys, I've always felt like
Dude, Javelina, remember that shit?
Ah.
Javelina bar.
that was a fun.
Remember
fun
that
night.
shit?
Yeah, yes.
That was
I remember you told me like, bro, if you ever need art.
That's like 2 years ago.
No,
Year
that was
ago?
2017.
Yeah, further
that was
back.
like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I was at high school. I don't know what you.
A while back, I had sent him a picture. A while back, I sent you some pictures that I had took that I found from that night.
Yeah.
It was a
I
fun
remember,
night.
bro.
It was,
If,
It was.
if you
That's a
ever,
weird stage, though.
Yeah, that little fucking
yeah, like I
Platform.
remember
pavilion.
that guy in the
Platform.
guitar was just walking through the crowd, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on here?" Like,
yeah, I
Who
think
was on
that was
guitar?
Matt.
Matt. Yeah.
Matt, yeah.
Shout out to Matt. We love you, bro.
Matthew Corey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout
all
out
right,
to him.
we are reaching our 60-minute mark.
shout out y'all.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Nice.
We're happy to have y'all here. We're happy y'all still have the time for us.
Oh man, come on, bro. Y'all on the team. This is love. I'm happy to be here, man. To come after DZ's, who was also the big homie.
That
you
was
know.
a really exciting episode. That was really fun. Like I
It's
had
the
been
homies,
wanting to
man.
get
Like
these
those
here.
are.
DZ's the
It's
man.
super cool to have like a community. Like we all
Yeah.
have either worked together, been in the same studio,
Man,
been in the same.
Speaking of, wait till you hear what DZ and Jay got.
Yeah. So
That's it. That's it.
I'm excited for
We
a lot
ain't
of
saying
collabs.
nothing
Like,
else.
I'm excited for like.
Oh man.
Hey, shout out Vintage Jay, shout out Teddy, shout out Jay
The
Soldier,
Breaks.
shout
Every
out
single person that we-
everybody that's been putting in work, man. Like it's
These
so
are
beautiful.
these are all fucking friends, man. Like I know Teddy and I know Jalen. I call him Jalen. I know Soldier personally. I have songs with all of them, pretty much all them dudes. I don't have a song with Teddy or Vintage J yet, but like I know all the camps.
Yeah,
you know, like I know
yeah.
all them guys, man. So
This is coming from somebody who I've been.
Cause you've been
try-
around. You've been
I've
around the
been
scene
trying
for
to
a
be
minute,
involved
man.
in music since I was in middle school, and I've always been a fan of it. Since,
look at you now.
since thank you. Since
Still not
Jacob
involved.
Pound. Keeping my distance, okay. But it's beautiful to see where it's at now. Like it definitely is a
It
sort
is.
of joy to see that.
Bro,
you're
and you
sitting-
helped. Don't ever for a fucking second think that y'all didn't have a fucking hand in. You know what I mean?
if I can say, I didn't know anybody whatsoever. I was just like, yo, I want to be a producer.
Yeah.
Didn't get much of my music out there. But
I remember we fucking sang last time I was here. Remember?
Yeah.
We
I got
fucking you
drunk
played
as shit last
guitar. He played guitar and I fucking sang. I don't remember what it was.
We
I
tried to do
sang.
the same
Those
thing
are
with
them.
Trent, and that did not go as well as we thought it was gonna go. Like
Hey, shout out to
the
Trent.
most professional podcast out of South Austin, yo.
But yeah, whenever Mario had this idea, he's like, "Yo, I have this vision. Like, I want to get all the Austin artists. Anybody that wants to, our platform will put people out."
Right.
And it was like, "All right, we got Certified." I was like, "Yeah, I know Certified." I walked up a hill with
Was
him.
he the
with him,
first one? Was
Yeah,
Seth the
he
first
was
one?
the first official.
And then we had
Shout
Jake
out
Lloyd.
Cert,
I was like, "Oh yeah, Jake Lloyd." I was like, "Yeah, he's the one that performed System of the Down."
That's right. That's what we
I
sung.
missed the covers. I do miss the
It,
covers.
That's
it was
what we
Lonely Day.
sung.
And I was like, "Yo!" The first time we saw him, he was
Fucking
doing
sung
covers.
Lonely Day. That's right.
It was
I
a
remember
cover, original cover, original. I was like, yeah. I was like, I mean, I'm still trying to, work out the tweaks of how I should do it. And here we are with the fantastic DS2 and Jake Lloyd.
that. Glad to
Kicks
be
and
here,
chords.
man.
And here y'all are with us
Right.
doing way more
Working.
than what
Everybody's
yeah.
fucking working,
It's
man.
beautiful,
It's a
it's beautiful.
beautiful sight. It's beautiful to be a part of it. That's why when
Never
Flacco
stop. Never
he asked
stop,
me,
bro.
he asked us to come through. He was like, "Bro, don't ever fucking think for a second I'm too big for the homies. Never. I fucking despise that shit. If you my friend and I love you and I got respect for you and we done broke bread together, man, it ain't no
He still doesn't call me though.
motherfucker don't call me. We don't talk on the phone. We text.
The
so
only time
I've
I call
already
him,
put in my reservation for sometime in the future. Y'all be my wedding band. So
Aw.
20
I'm gonna
years
fuck
from
that.
now,
I'm gonna
10
fuck-
years
We
from
gonna
now.
live
20
stream
years.
it.
20 years.
we
Don't tell her that. I was just kidding. I was just kidding.
We're gonna fuck that thing.
I love
up.
you, honey.
Yeah, right. We're gonna fuck it up. You already know.
Yeah.
And I'm not taking no money
We
from
gonna
you.
have the biggest, baddest laptop, and
Oh,
the
yeah.
biggest, baddest screen to stream to you.
masks.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Y'all gonna tear a wall down like
I hope it's
acting
not
like
masked,
Prince.
man.
I'm gonna ride in on my bodyguard. Or on my bodyguard's back.
I feel
Yeah. I'm still singing fucking Crossroads.
Bro, that song was like 20 years ago.
20 years ago, I ain't got no new shit. Nope. ESPN, motherfucker. We ain't had to record nothing else.
We've been living good.
Man, that's just
Nah,
crazy.
but for real, man, you already know. Whatever you need, bro. Singing Crossroading, bro, at the wedding. Oh, my God.
On top of the security guard.
Holding up his artwork.
I did this. I did this. I did this.
Oh, man, that's great.
Excuse me. Oh, wow.
Good Lord.
We're not allowed.
Is it okay if I grab...
It's okay if we take another shot.
Oh, shit.
You could do, honestly, that bottle's yours. Like, after,
Oh, we can finish it tonight.
I'm gonna
I
say,
ain't
we
worried
don't-
about that.
This ain't...
It's
no.
Labor Day weekend. Don't play.
This will never see outside of this house.
What's this, like, one drink? Like, fuck that.
Man,
we
hit us.
gonna
Do the
finish
thing.
it.
This,
You know
is,
what?
this is Jake and Danny on the signature.
you know what? Let's
We're famous.
let's take a shot. Let's all do.
We sold it for $1 billion way.
So, can I ask you guys a question?
Uh-oh.
Shoot.
Oh shit! I mean, I've been asked questions, but
For the first time in your life.
What do you guys think of? What are y'all's favorite podcasts to watch? Like, what do y'all think of the Drink Champs? And I don't know if I can even use that. Yeah, man, let's get.
can I go first?
Sure.
Oh,
She should probably take
Because I'm going to go on a long...
Adam 22 and all these.
I don't really listen to it.
Well, I'm just giving an example.
yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
My beat.
I'm gonna go straight up first. I hate podcasts.
It was hard
I
to
don't watch
convince. It
any
was
of
hard to
them.
convince him to actually do this with us.
Really?
Like it was like I thought a podcast was just like a radio show that was like whatever, but once I started getting into it, I was like, all right, I as biased as I can, unbiased as I can be, and as basic, I do love the Joe.
I was about to say, he
podcast.
just moved here. Did you
I'm
see
gonna
that
harass
shit?
the
He
shit
moved
out
to
of him. I'm
Austin?
gonna
Yeah.
he has a studio
They just
here.
built out a
I'm
whole
gonna
brand new
harass
facility.
that
Oh,
man
yeah.
until
Shut
he
the
works
hell
for
up.
me.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's in
Yeah.
Austin.
I don't know where the studio's at, but I'm
Well,
gonna find
you
out.
will never know.
I was gonna say that
I
that's
do-
by design.
Let me start with 360 and then go west.
I
Yeah,
do.
right.
I honestly do respect.
Let's start there.
I do respect Joe Budden doing what he did for Spotify because they
Fucking
weren't,
everything up.
you know,
Yeah.
because there was a lot of people calling
He's
him
leaving
out,
Spotify now.
Yep.
and they weren't paying him as much as And I think Charlamagne, I don't do
Breakfast
as
Club?
much.
Bro, I haven't listened to the Breakfast Club in a while.
Yeah, so Charlamagne the guy called him out and was just like, "Yo,"
Called out Joe Budden.
Joe Budden.
yeah, and he was just like, "Yo," he's like,
He
"What
calls
you
out
doing?"
everyone, doesn't he?
Yeah, Charlamagne just sometimes talks out his
But Joe
ass.
Budden was just like, "So you made it
He wants the drama.
number one nation in the world."
And he knows Joe Budden gonna
And
give
he
it
was
to
just
him.
like, "Why are you attacking me? Like I made the Joe Budden podcast. I'm not making shit or whatever."
Right.
It was just like,
Honestly,
it was
that
honestly
was
fact.
what got me into podcasts was Joe Budden. Like, I know a lot of people dislike Joe Budden for whatever, but I think the dude's very entertaining, and a lot of his points are fucking right. You know what I mean? Like,
He's a smart motherfucker.
He's not a dumbass dude.
a
He's
smart
not a dumb dude by any means. But
His music, like, was
Joe Budden?
Yeah, Joe's fucking.
He's just experienced. He knows.
Yeah,
he
sure.
knows what it is. So
and he does not bite his tongue.
Nope.
The dude is gonna say whatever the fuck.
But
Right,
then
wrong,
also take you seriously.
for
Yes.
sure.
Or
if
at
you
least
if
act
you
like it.
come
You know?
correct, from what I've seen, Joe Budden is gonna also come.
he's
correct.
as real as it
You know
gets.
what I mean?
It's like he will be honest with you.
Don't sugarcoat shit with me, man. Like, but
Jake,
yeah,
Jake, you sound really good right now.
All right, let's take this quick shot, and then Mario would tell you.
yeah.
Shout out to
I wanna hear
podcasting, to
Flacco's too.
potting.
Hold
I
on.
love potting with my friends.
My shit is to
This is
the
the only reason why we did it.
My shit is to the brim.
Good for you. I hope you enjoy that.
Cheers,
Ashley, like your new hairstyle.
Looking good.
I had hair once too.
I'm glad he lived on the street. Danny,
This
are
is
you
a
gonna
touchy
be okay to drive
topic.
home?
Danny's gonna stay at Jake Lloyd's tonight, and we're
Yeah,
gonna
I'll be
finish
good,
that
thank
bottle,
you.
and then we're gonna jump to that bottle.
Literally, my house is down the street. If you need to
no,
crash,
no. That bottle is the only reason why I bought that bottle because I didn't know that one was that expensive.
I have a whiskey in my closet too, so
for a rainy day.
yeah.
Every day's a rainy day.
So
Yeah, tell me yours. What you got?
the whole premise to this podcast, the influences from the beginning that I've told people in the past is basically the way I've described this podcast when I tell people that I'm a potter and I try to sound as serious as they were taking me is that it's a hybrid between the Joe Budden podcast and the Drink Champs because Joe Budden podcast, he definitely is very insightful and he's put me on a lot. Like I've thought that I've alone been able to listen to music and be like, okay, I understand this. But then I listened to him talking about it and I was like, I don't know how the fuck did I not catch that? How did I not realize that's what's going on? And he
Right.
just blatantly just made it obvious that it was, you know. But then you have Drink Champs, where they're literally obviously Nori and everybody else is under their OGs as well, but they just like to drink.
Yeah.
The first time I ever heard Bun B cry was on
He
the
cried
Drink
on
Champ.
Drink Champs?
Yeah, bro.
I
Talking
saw
about
it.
pimp or what?
Just being drunk and happy, bro. Like,
Wow.
No,
Oh, it was happy tears.
yeah,
That's
it's
fucking
one of my favorite
sweet.
episodes ever, bro. He's had a lot of people on there, and that's how I kind of like to view this. As far as like, that's how I like to treat all our guests. As far as like, it's good to have y'all here, but let's see how much
They
better we can
honestly
get it as
have
far as our
$1,000
interaction goes.
bottles on that fucking
Yeah.
show. Is like, yo,
Did you know who Nori was before Drink Champs? Did
Yeah.
you know he was a rapper?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He's
a lot
a-
of people don't know that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
Triple OG.
I strictly listened to it because of who he was. Like, you know,
Right. That's crazy, bro. Wow. I need to watch that Bun B one now.
it's a really good episode.
Bombita.
I saw the one he did with Paul Wall. I watched like 40 minutes of it.
Shout out to
That was
the Euler
crazy.
brand, Euler Mob.
Oh shit.
Hey,
I
shout out the league.
Yeah.
That's what I got today.
Hey,
That's
man.
fucking
Hey.
live, man.
shout out to AB.
What am I?
Quintanilla.
What do I got? What do I got?
Oh, you just have Prince.
Ah, fuck.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, his that
You're wearing that Future shirt, right? Is that what you're wearing?
Yup.
Is it Future?
No. Yeah. What is Future? It's like Future Rain or something?
Yeah. Oh, he has a Purple Rain, but his song is spelled like rain, like I rain over you. But
REIG.
yeah,
Because who is it? Universal would come with him with axes.
quickly,
Shit.
very quickly.
Was it
Surprised they
Universal?
didn't already try. Just alone with the.
He probably tried it.
They
but
made it. They made a deal.
Warner Brothers was like, "Nah, bro, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. We own all of the Prince estate.
Own your masters,
RIP.
guys.
Quick
Dude,
question.
dude, fought for that.
If-
Quick
Yes, sir.
question.
Go ahead.
For both y'all different answers, who is y'all's influence? I know I'm sure there's influences that y'all both see as far as dynamic duos in the music industry, but alone,
Individually.
yes, like you first
I
and
mean,
foremost. I want to know who.
Yeah. No, we definitely got. I mean, when we got together, we always said the Timbo and Justin Timberlake kind of
That's
thing.
how we always.
And then it was
explain
the Neptunes kind of thing as well. But individually, for me, Mike Dean is like my all time.
Been on every Kanye record.
Because he's from the South.
Yeah.
And the fact that my man's was Selena's fucking musical director at
That man's
age
done it
17.
all, bro. He's done
at
it all.
17, bro.
Mike Dean is a
At
fucking
17,
genius,
and then
bro.
not to mention rap
Pimp
a lot
C,
and all that
rap
shit.
a lot, like
Yeah.
genius.
He's
Go
done
on.
it
I'm
all.
sorry. I'm just.
No. And
just hyped with you.
besides him, Happy Perez, which was with Dope House and all them.
Yep. Frank Ocean.
And he's gone on and
Oh
done
my
Miguel,
God, Happy
Frank
Perez
Ocean.
is a genius too.
Outside of just Texas.
Is Mike Dean white? Is he
Yeah.
white?
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's. A
I
white
mean,
one.
I just asked because I knew Happy
But
Perez
the,
was.
The thing with Mike Dean though is like, not only is he a studio musician, he can fix any piece of gear that's going wrong on the spot. Like he's like that high.
Yeah, he's a avid
he's
weed
stoned
smoker.
out.
I do know that.
He don't drink, but he smokes.
Oh, he doesn't drink.
I don't know. I would because I can't do shit. If I'm crossfaded, I can't do shit. Music.
Crossfade. I can only smoke the tweed.
If I'm elevated, I can think.
Right.
If I'm drunk and no.
No, go on, man. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, from Texas, because of regional things, those are the two that I really look up to. But locally, the Williams brothers, man, Carnival Beats and all them.
I'm about to look at
Come on, man.
And to have respect from them dudes.
Oh man, that meant all the world to us.
Isn't that a Amir Ty's family?
Yep.
Right?
All of their families.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nubia.
They're all talented as fuck, bro.
Wait till you hear EP.
So y'all talked about what Danny's been doing outside of Jake Lloyd? Shit.
About to hit Amir.
Yeah.
I got a couple of records with Drent. With Nubia, we have a whole EP, and I can't wait for y'all to hear that shit.
Man been working. Like
I love it.
Jake Lloyd is not.
We've got collabs with all kinds of people.
Jake Lloyd is not what's keeping Danny afloat.
No.
He doing good just
Yeah.
without your boy. Like we do.
But these are
very
all
talented on y'all's own.
and these are people that we pick and choose to work with too. That's the beauty of it. That's why it comes out so dope. Is because there's no what do you call it, like politics behind this stuff. It's like, hey,
Makes
bro,
it a lot easier.
like
Right.
let's get together and let's make something organic and do something with it. So
Absolutely.
but to be continued.
I'm excited.
My inspirations. God.
Before you answer that real quick,
Okay.
do you take in consideration hybrid artists as well, or is it just more of like you just take what you like?
I love hybrid artists.
Like Anderson .Paak, for example.
Oh man, I always say
One of my
that shit.
favorite.
I love Anderson.
Smino, Big Baby Drum.
Zero, Big Mo.
Zero, Big Mo, guys that I have fucking. Zero is so this is an artist that we collectively look up to. Like me and Danny both. It was one point in time where we would not start a studio session. We would not record shit unless we listened to a Zero song. Like this went on for like months. Houston Zero, yes sir. ZRO, my dog. So I mean, Jameson is another artist that
Oh man,
I fuck with Jameson.
that me and Danny look up to together.
put you on him too.
He did put me on him.
That mean you fuck with Taco too, then, huh?
Who talk? Yeah.
Chromeo. I put
you
him
put
on.
me on Chromeo.
I put him on Chromeo. He put me on Jameson. Like, so we have guys that we listen to and we like take from. Obviously, I'm a huge Prince fan. I love Michael Jackson, The Temptations, David Ruffin, Chris Cornell. I love Chris Cornell.
Chris
R.I.P.
Cornell from fucking.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Chris
R.I.P.
Cornell. R.I.P. Michael Jackson. R.I.P. Prince.
Everyone.
R.I.P. Goddamn
Pop Smoke.
Pops. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Why not?
no, absolutely. Like all them cats, man.
Going off of that real quick, would you ever, I don't know if this is something you guys have already talked about or ever considered, would you ever do a full just singing straight this R&B album or?
That's what we thought fucking Moonlit Mornings was.
and that's why we did it.
You know what I'm saying? We wanted to, because in Austin, if you sing and you black and it has an R&B feel, 9 times out of 10 you're put in the R&B. I never considered myself an R&B artist
Because he knows
when
real
I
art.
when
You're
I
honestly
know
versatile.
real.
You're honestly versatile. Whenever I heard Lonely Day, I was like, "Yo, this is a versatile artist,
Right.
and this dude it can sing whatever.
Right.
You know, it's
Yeah.
not orange, it's just R&B. And
Right.
I'm sorry, I just
No,
like,
absolutely, bro. And I know I grew up on fucking.
You know Genuine?
You know Genuine?
He genuinely knows genuine.
I'm sick of all y'all, man. I know real R&B. So when people put the R&B on me, I'm like, bro, do you know what real R&B sounds like?
Can't wait till my face looks like this. All rubbed
Weathered. You're waiting for weathered, are you? So it's one of those things where I just try to be appreciative of the label, and I know that a lot of people in Austin that are just like, look, I see a black guy singing, so it's R&B.
So just how I've done my homework, right? on studying YouTube videos on how to mix certain things and how
serious? I'm a
to,
student.
whatever, blah, blah, blah.
student
My man
of the
has
game.
listened to fucking every genre
Tell me.
and every song and every artist
Metal.
and has
Rap.
I feel like y'all
Rap
two would have some amazing conversations because y'all are both.
When we fucking that first time I came over here, that's how the Lonely Day came about. Because he was like, "Man, you want to sing something?" And
I
was
don't know.
like,
At first, I was just
okay.
like,
Probably
I
what
was like-
happened after
it was
here,
it was Elvis Presley. Wise men say.
Yeah.
And then it went to
Oh,
Lonely
that's
Day.
right. It was the fucking Only Fools Jump In, but I. Yeah, we fucking. Man, look, I was drunk, but I remember we sung that whole. We did Elvis. We did fucking System. Crazy, man. But yeah, like that's something I try to pride myself on, is knowing a little bit about a lot. I don't know a lot about everything, but I know a little bit about a lot. You know,
Versatility.
So yeah, and that's why I think I get so discouraged when rap and hip hop is not taken seriously.
It's strictly categorized as only such.
Bro,
and
it's
really
like
unfortunate.
we people ask me, what do you think Austin needs to do? I think Austin needs to fucking take every form of expression musically
I
serious.
went. Me, Troy, and I both went to a recording academy. The
We're
same recording
reaching
academy.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. We're reaching another 20-minute mark, so we're about to take another shot here in a bit.
Oh shit! I didn't even see you, Mac. You hit my goddamn.
No, we're about to close out soon. So, real quick.
Sorry,
I'm
I'm having fun. I'm having a good time.
I did have a professor when I was going to that recording academy that did mention asking students or people. No, he's okay
I'm
right
good.
now.
I'm good.
Oh,
thank you. Yeah, appreciate
he
it.
he did
Yeah, he does
he
have to
did
drive,
ask
like,
people what
30
instruments they
minutes.
play or what they do for musically. What he asked everybody musically what they do. He specifically said, and don't say rap because rap is
Doesn't-
not a genre.
Does
Rap is not music.
not count.
And at that time, like
That's
I
the
was
issue, bro.
really divulging into all sorts of music, so I was very confused and I was very dumbfounded by that statement. Looking back, I wish I could have known what I know now, so I could have argued with him and be like, being an artist, as a rapper, as a poet, as a lyricist, as
That's
an
what I'm
MC,
saying, man.
it's its own instrument alone. Like,
Absolutely.
if you can manipulate, for lack of a better term, a whole crowd, a coliseum of people to chant the same thing that you're chanting and rap what you're rapping. If you ask them one thing and they'll do it, like, you can't tell me that's not an
That's
instrument.
been
That's
one of
power. That's
Austin's
power.
biggest misconceptions, is that rap is not a musical art form, and it doesn't take intellect, and it doesn't take talent to be a rapper. You know, anybody can be a rapper.
No.
It's not the fucking case.
No.
You know what I mean? So that's what Austin needs to come to grips with, is accepting all fucking mediums of art
Expression.
and expression and music.
Takes a lot to perform too.
Oh, come on,
It
man.
takes a very, very talented person to just a good performance because
There's a reason why rap is the biggest genre.
it's the
right
number
now.
one genre in the world
Sure.
at this point.
There's a reason for that. So, anyway,
Cheers to you.
let's hit it.
Salute.
My guys, Danny,
Cheers.
I hate you. I love everyone else here.
All right, so we are
My
reaching
guys.
To our last segment.
our last segment.
So
Jinx, you owe me 20 beer cans because we.
You
just
know
did
what?
the
We
same
honestly
thing.
start with.
I need 20 beer cans.
So this
stat.
is the we're ending with the positive segment, and I know this has been a very dreadful year for a lot of people, and very unfortunate and annoying, and we hate it and we wish it would go away, but still we'll have to play our part, wear our masks, keep our distance, just keep
hope alive.
Yes, Black Lives Matter, y'all, because this it seems like at
Always.
this point it is not going through in people's thick skulls, because I don't understand. Like, the more we preach it, the more you act against it.
I
And
love you, Flock.
I do not understand it, but in the beginning of the quarantine, I thought we would become a peaceful, come back together, and it just went to shit. And I'm very disappointed in humanity,
but necessary.
yes, and
So the good that will come from all of this is gonna be
The good is gonna rise,
I'm
man.
yes,
and the
the-
shitty
the-
people are
the-
just pointing themselves out.
I want to go
Sinking
into
their
I want to
ships.
go into a positive segment so we can on a positive note.
You're on fire.
And
dog.
if you're listening to this, just end it on a positive note. It's gonna be okay. It's always gonna be okay, right, Troy?
Yeah, always.
would you guys like to kick off the positive segment?
Smile, bitch.
Hey, let's
Come on.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
All right, so I'm gonna say something positive. It's been a crazy year globally, locally. It's been a great year for me and Danny personally. This is the biggest steps we've ever taken in our career, man. So I'm living proof that this shit can be done. And as long as you work hard and you have a vision and you have a team, I preach this all the time. You gotta have the right people behind you. You can't do this shit alone. There's no. If Danny was not here right now, I don't know.
It'd be a very boring interview.
I done this without your ass, and it
Twice.
went just fine, you bitch. Okay.
You sang, you drank, whatever.
I love it.
Be merry. We say. You know what?
Fuck positivity. No, but to piggyback off you, man, like we couldn't have done this without each other, and then
Absolutely.
without everyone else involved in
Bro.
all of this.
BFFs
Y'all.
for
Oh,
life.
this my dog. You say something
He said,
disrespectful
"I'll
to Danny.
fight someone
This is
for you."
how I view Troy. Troy is my best
Right.
friend.
That's
and-
what I'm saying. Troy's like, no, I don't look at you like that.
Shut up.
I got my positive, but yeah, just keep on.
Absolutely. Go ahead, Danny. I said,
Yeah. Sorry to jack your conversation.
Yeah, you
but
you jacked it.
I'm riding off what you were saying, man. It's just like you can't do this alone and keep going.
For sure.
That's it. Just keep going.
For sure.
If you do it by yourself, you'll get in your head and life
go
is
crazy.
Life is tough, and you will.
You would have put
crazy.
crossroading on the
Yeah, on
Monday morning.
mornings. Don't be like me, kids.
Don't do what I do.
Otherwise, ESPN will look at you.
Yo, what the fuck?
Yo, where is this coming from? I have no idea where this is going.
Hey,
All right, he wants me to say it. Jake Lloyd was right.
goddamn right, I was right.
No, but for real, like in these hard times, I know how disheartening all of this is because trust us, we've all gone through it.
For sure.
In very many different aspects of life, right? Personal, business, not Jake.
Jake Lloyd wants me to say he was right. Jake Lloyd has never done anything wrong.
Leslie's watching and shaking her head.
Girl, I shouted you out, girl.
What more do you want?
Camera's dead.
Right?
I'm not gonna lie.
Did it die?
It's been dead.
Shit.
Oh, that's all right.
But
Well, that
we're
was
gonna put
great,
it
though.
on.
We still got the audio though.
Oh, I deleted it. I'm sorry. Okay. So my positive segment is
Yo, what the fuck is that?
That's
I
my
hear
phone.
that.
Oh, that's my fault. Is it?
It's my phone ringing.
Look at you.
Yo, I was like,
It's a shitty mic you gave me.
hey,
but
hey, that mic's almost like free because we got it from Rock and Roll Reynolds.
Oh
Hey,
man.
shout out Rock and Roll Reynolds been holding us
Yeah,
afloat.
honestly, shout out to them because they honestly.
Oh, they're tight as fuck, man.
We want a sponsorship now.
You know how many times I've rented from them, bro? They've saved my ass.
should.
Bro,
be
it's right
sponsored
here.
by Rock and
It's
Roll
like
Reynolds.
Rock and Roll. I made sure they knew.
I'm gonna tag him in the next picture. But I guess my positive segment. I can't even speak right now. Goddamn.
I know.
He's excited.
I'm excited and drunk.
Just excited and drunk. Or drunk.
Both.
Like I said, it has been a very tough year. It seems like everything that could go wrong in the world is going wrong over and over and over and over again. And it sucks. And it's very uninspiring, unmotivational, and whatnot. But I do want to I am happy that I am still here with my friends in all aspects, in all sides. Still doing what we do, still doing what we love. We're not making money yet, obviously, or else we'd be recording on the Monday morning. That would be so fun.
Y'all
One
will be.
day. I promise one day, Troy.
You
One
will
day.
be.
But it is fun to actually do this and record with our friends and actually experience and see the growths and the careers of people that deserve to be fulfilling their goals as they should be. You know, like the same way that y'all view us in comparison to how we were a year ago is the same way we view y'all. Like, fuck, the first time that I ever saw y'all in concert was like, I fell in love right then and there. Like, if I didn't know y'all weren't famous, it's right then and there. Like, I definitely believe
We're
it
still
now.
not famous, but
My
thank you.
dog, man. Like, so much love, man. So much love.
I'm just happy to be here,
Same.
as Jake
Absolutely.
would say.
That is one of Jake's favorite quotes.
Besides, fuck you.
I do say fuck you often.
It's a very great term. Keep using it, but I don't want to keep taking up the time. Remember, it doesn't matter how hard times get. Shit will always work out. Everything happens for a reason. Just keep pushing, keep working, keep falling at the same nail. It's gonna work out.
Absolutely.
Troy,
Flacco.
All right. My positive segment is my positive segment.
oh, you're drunk.
Oh yeah, I'm drunk.
Juntos, güey.
No, no, no.
Juntos, juntos.
Honestly,
You're drunk at work.
We're not getting paid, remember?
Wait till
Hey,
my hand.
Mans is on.
hey,
I'm gonna need you to cool off, sir.
hey, y'all being drunk is y'all getting paid.
You get paid in tequila, okay?
Y'all finish that goddamn bottle.
Oh, y'all finished it,
That shit was good.
right?
George Clooney.
A positive to add to yours.
Honestly, my positive note is shout out is Jake Lloyd and DS2
Oh, man.
for being here. Production.
Of course, man.
I always, put this.
Make the face. Do the face. There it is. My dog.
And yeah, I mean, positive to us doing the podcast and you saying that Jake Lloyd saying that like whenever you DS2 saying that you have to start from something or like you have to start
it.
from
Build
wherever build and this is where I was at. I didn't have any of this. All I had was my laptop and a couple of God damn, am I really that drunk?
You're drunk.
Don't worry.
we
Don't worry. I
reflected.
still have one of the shitty mics, so it's fine.
Hey,
No matter how drunk you are, you still
Hey.
fuck me over.
that Rock and Roll Windows mic only cost me about $5.
hey.
Why? You should have said $100.
Why would you say that?
That's a sure mic. I'm not gonna.
Shout out to
You're
hey,
about
man.
to you're about to piss
I'm
him
not
off more
gonna
than
lie.
you're about to
Bro,
piss him off more
like
than
I
you did
said,
Confucius.
It's not about the. Oh, you pissed off
Confucius-
Confucius?
Confucius
Tell
tried
me,
to fight
tell
him
me
'cause-
more, please.
What happened?
He kept calling Confucius old. He thought Amir was Confucius' daughter.
That was the fucking worst.
Old ass fuse.
Refer back to season 2, the last episode we had with
That was
Amir
the
and
worst.
Confucius. Troy pissed
I was
off
like- I was
Confucius.
like,
They were here together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I was like-
Troy asked Amir
I
if
was
she could
like-
drink, and then asked if she was
No,
Confucius' daughter.
Oh my God.
No.
I'm finna
that wasn't it.
hyperventilate, son.
That wasn't it. I was like, yo, so it's just gonna be like a.
Father and daughter.
Oh
Did not say
my
that.
God.
Did not say that.
A daddy-daughter
what
dance.
did you say? What was it that you said?
Oh my
So the real
God,
truth
bro.
was it, and I was like, yo, so is this gonna be like a kids type of thing?
Bring your kids to podcast day.
And he's like,
Bruh.
I don't know.
I would have paid to been a fly on the wall for that shit.
I'm gonna have to go back to season 2 now.
definitely-
What episode?
I think it's the last episode.
Did y'all keep that in the episode?
No, we didn't. This is
God
literally.
damn,
This
bro.
is literally meeting Confucius Jones and meeting Maritai. And I was like, is this gonna be like a kid-friendly show?
He thought she wasn't of age.
I feel bad for Amir.
Amir, I love you.
Because if you call Fuse my dad, I'd be pissed as fuck. I'd be so
I did
mad.
not call her my. I did not call. I was like, yo, is this gonna be like a kid show? That's all I said. I was like, is it gonna be a kid show? Like, we're not gonna say cuss
Damn.
words.
I would have cried. I would have laughed so
I'm
hard.
crying inside right now.
Please make fun of Confucius. Confucius
We
enjoys
never
this.
stop. We
At
never
all
stop.
costs.
All right, shout out Confucius, shout out Fresh, shout out the Break, shout out Summer Jam, shout out everybody.
Hey, that
performing
Summer
there.
Jam shit
Hey, you know,
looks.
Oh,
honestly-
shout out Vintage J. for
That
that. Oh,
Summer
Kill
Jam
that shit.
shit looks
If y'all make
hard.
it this far, then yeah, y'all know how drunk we are.
Right. We drunk as hell. But, Confucius is the homie, man. Fresh is the homie. The Breaks. have believed in us when nobody
They're
else
our
believed in
inspiration
us.
for
Right.
us.
Right.
All right, so honestly, we are gonna have to end this podcast. I'm one of your hosts. My name is Troy.
I'm Mario from the South Side.
I guess I'm Danny.
I'm pretty sure I'm Jake Lloyd.
And honestly, we're out. And thank you guys for being a part of the podcast.
IDK That's Perfect, the most professional podcast out of South Austin. Trademark. You owe me $100 if you listen to it.
Please subscribe.
Please.
You owe me,
We need to.
bro. This shit was fun as hell. You owe me $100. You owe me $100.